Such a cold start to the new week for many of us, with that biting, brisk easterly winds. Find out if things are set to improve. I've got the full forecast for you in a little while. Good evening to you. It's been such a cold start to the new week. The cold feel enhanced by bitter, biting, brisk easterly winds and a slight patchy frost reforming tonight as temperatures fall. This is the way things look in the next few days. High pressure to the north, low pressure to the south, encouraging that cold easterly airflow from the near continent. A biting, bitter wind chill in those winds in the next few days, with a lot of clouds, some showery bursts of rain now and again, a little dull and damp. And with the bluey colours on the map, it stays cold, chilly days and frosty nights. As for the next few hours, staying dull and damp with some outbreaks of rain, turning a little wintry across the higher ground for a time, a good deal of misty low cloud, and again that relentless and icy cold easterly wind. Temperatures dip as low as 2 or 3 degrees in urban areas come the small hours, a little lower in remote rural spots with a slight patchy frost. And it will be a disappointing start, not only bitterly cold, particularly in that biting, brisk, bitter wind, but dull and damp as well, and some early frost in places too. The cold feel enhanced by those biting winds all day. A lot of cloud, reluctant to budge, but it will turn just a touch drier. I'm optimistic of that. Temperatures likely to struggle, just 5 or 6 degrees at best, and feeling colder than the temperatures suggest with the cloud cover and that biting wind. Something of a wind chill once more. As for the next few days, a lot of cloud, but staying dry. The sunshine in short supply. Look at those temperatures. They stay on the low side. Chilly days, a slight patchy frost expected in the next few nights, and feeling cold in those icy, brisk winds. We keep that wind chill going for the time being. It's been a chilly start to the new week, and feeling even colder in those biting, brisk easterly winds, together with a patchy frost developing overnight as temperatures fall. This is the way things play out in the next couple of days. High pressure to the north, low pressure to the south. So we encourage that easterly wind, that cold easterly wind for the next few days. Generally dry for our neck of the woods. Any action further east, patchy rain kept across the higher ground to the east of the Pennines. For us, staying mostly dry, but some low temperatures with chilly days, frosty nights and that biting easterly breeze. As for the next few hours, a good deal of misty low cloud. Any patchy rain and drizzle mostly across the higher ground, just dribs and drabs moving through, and temperatures dip a few degrees. Just 2 or 3 degrees in urban areas come dawn, and a patchy frost likely in the most rural, remote spots come the new day, below freezing here. And it will be a mixed start with a good deal of grey, gloomy cloud. Dull and damp for some of us as some patchy rain moves through, a touch wintry across the highest ground from time to time with the colder air. And after that very grey start, things tend to improve as the day wears on. I'm optimistic of things trying to cheer up with some brighter breaks and winter sunshine further west, particularly to the west of the high ground. Temperatures slowly recover, 6 or 7 degrees the high, but feeling so much colder if you factor in that biting and cold easterly breeze once more. In the most exposed spots, something of a wind chill again. As for the next few days, the sunshine in short supply but staying dry, a lot of cloud. Staying quite chilly by day, some frosty nights and that biting, brisk, cold wind too. See you soon. And after such a cold start to the new week for many of us, with that biting, brisk easterly wind, find out if things are set to improve. I've got the full forecast for you in a little while. Hello to you again. A very good evening. It's been such a cold start to this new week, more so in that biting, brisk wind chill. And we've got a patchy frost forming overnight. This is the bigger picture with high pressure in the north, low pressure in the south. We keep this bitterly cold easterly airflow from the near continent, adding that even colder feel in the next few days. We've got chilly days, frosty nights with a lot of cloud, any sunshine in short supply, and it's dull and damp to end the day. A lot of cloud, outbreaks of rain moving through, particularly around the coastline, staying quite soggy here. And then with the moisture in the air, prime conditions for misty low cloud, as well as some shallow fog to develop into the new day to give very grey, gloomy, grotty conditions. And the temperatures on the low side too, just 2 or 3 degrees in urban areas, much lower in remote rural spots with that thick, misty misty low cloud, close to freezing here with a slight patchy frost into the new day. So very cold with the misty low cloud first thing, quite grey and gloomy out there. Some patchy rain around the coastlines, keeping it quite dull and damp. And then a steady improvement through the afternoon, a little drier for many of us, but again, staying quite grotty around those coastlines with some showery rain and some thick low cloud. And temperatures likely to struggle all day, just a very stingy 4 or 5 degrees at best. Even colder if you factor in the cloud cover, the misty low cloud, and again, that icy breeze from the near North Sea. Not quite the brisk winds we had today, but certainly a very chilly feel. And that theme continues in the next few days. The sunshine is short supply, but dry, if a little cloudy. We've got chilly days, frosty nights and a biting breeze. See you soon. Hello to you again, a very good evening. It's been such a cold start to this new week, even more so in that biting, brisk easterly wind, something of a wind chill for all of us all day. And together with this, we've got a slight patchy frost overnight. We've got high pressure to the north, low pressure to the south. So we keep this bitter, biting easterly wind chill from the near continent in the next few days. That easterly airflow showing little let up. A lot of cloud for our neck of the woods, but mostly dry. As for the next few hours, it's looking a little soggy with misty low cloud as well as some showery pulses of rain, dull and damp for some of us to start the new day. And with the moisture in the air, prime conditions for that misty low cloud to thicken up come dawn, some patches of shallow fog and temperatures slide a fair few degrees, just 1 or 2 degrees in urban areas, a little lower in the countryside, nearer freezing here with a slight patchy frost in the most remote rural spots. So certainly a cold start, and this will be enhanced by that misty, gloomy, low cloud. And as we head through the afternoon, we keep some drizzly spots of rain, let's say, with the thicker cloud, but a good deal of dry weather, if quite grey through the afternoon. Highs of just 3 or 4 degrees at best, feeling very chilly out there, a cold day, very wintry, especially in that icy breeze. Again, not quite the winds we saw today, but certainly very chilly out there with the breeze and the cloud, and temperatures likely to struggle for all of us. So very much a chilly theme in the next few days, mostly dry if quite cloudy, any sunshine certainly in short supply. Look at the temperatures, chilly days, frosty nights, and we keep that biting easterly breeze for many locations too.